Hey YouTubers, it is Magnolia26 coming to you on January 1st, 2016. Happy New Year's. I hope you had a good New Year's Eve. I hope that you don't have a hangover. I don't, because I don't really drink. I had a little champagne though, I admit. I hope you had a great New Year's. Hope you had a great holiday season, Kwanzaa, Christmas, Passover, which was quite a while ago. I'm not even going to tokenize it. I just made a picture video montage that was supposed to be for my 6-month surgiversary, but it was late, so it's kind of like 7-month surgiversary. Please go ahead and backtrack, look at that video, share with me kind of my glee about my progress, and give me a little like, a little thumbs up if you have a minute. I made that video partly because I just want to document my progress in 6 months. I want to kind of explore other ways of video documentary, so vlogging is probably going to be the way to go. As I said to Jeannie Girl, hey Jeannie Girl, one of my favorite girls on YouTube, when she commented on my video montage, and I said, yeah, well, one of the reasons why I'm doing it is because I'm kind of backing off a little from these updates, and I'll be back as a vlogger, occasionally as a VSG updater. Did I say this? I'm 3 pounds from my goal range that my doctor gave me, which was 150 to 160. And I'm 163 right now. High weight 320 in 2004. My consultation weight was 245. My surgery weight was 229. I thought it was 228, but my surgeon says 229. And last time I checked in, I was 168, and for some inexplicable reason, I lost 5 pounds this week. No idea why. Anyway, I'm 163. I'm going to try to hit the range of 140 to 150 as a personal goal. So I'm going to try to hit squarely 145 by my 1-year surgiversary, which is June 1st. As kind of a lead into that transition, I made the video picture montage to show you some of my progress, and I have to say that even making the video made me realize how far I've come. And so I'm going to kind of like peace out to you for a little while, but before I do, I'm going to give you 5 little points that I think I've learned as a weight loss surgery patient who lost a lot of weight compared to a typical weight loss warrior, which I consider myself now after 11 years of working on this in every way I can. One of the things I've learned as a surgical weight loss patient that I didn't fully understand, and all of the other manifestations of my weight loss efforts, is that carbohydrates are just absolutely devastating to my body. Not everyone. I learned early on in this process that my body does not like carbohydrates. Sometimes it's a hereditary thing, sometimes it's a genetic thing. Maybe our ancestors developed in a place where they just were not eating processed carbs. Well, that doesn't make sense because I'm like 33% Italian. I don't know what to say. My body doesn't like carbs, okay? My body doesn't like carbs. And when I eat carbs, I stall. But as I go into maintenance, I cannot bring carbs back into my life. They just can't be an everyday thing. Second thing, I drank too much. I don't like go out to bars, and I don't party. I'm not in my 20s anymore, although it was fun, and all of you are in 20s. I know it's fun, but in a very mature way, I like to come home and have a bourbon, 2 fingers after a hard day, maybe a couple nights a week. Sometimes I have 2. So I'm not a drinker anymore. I'm going to do my special occasion drinks. Like last night I had a bourbon and I had a glass of Prosecco, and that was it. And my body seems to be good with that. I know that a lot of you, just like the carbs, you can drink some alcohol and you can sustain it. This is a personal revelation to me. It has nothing to do with you. I'm just saying. 3, I'm happier when I'm healthy. I have clinical depression, which is one of the reasons why I am always trying to be happy, and I'm always trying to find happiness, and I'm always trying to find the happiness in a thing, even if it's not a happy thing. Sometimes I skid out of my lane and I hit the rails. But I have noticed in the last 6 months that I have skidded out of my lane a lot less. My body's happier. I think my chemistry is more balanced, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. 4, my body loves exercise. What I did as a weight loss warrior before surgery was I exercised to the point of obsession. I was in the gym 6 or 7 days a week in order to lose 137 pounds. That was the only way I could do it. I thought that I was in love with exercise then, but really I was obsessed with exercise then. So this time I've gone into it a little differently. I've decided that it's all about loving my exercise, and that means that I'm not going to obsess about it. And it is a totally different experience. In loving my exercise, that is doing exercise that I really enjoy. I really like going out and hiking a lot outside. If I miss a day or if I don't get in the days I wanted to, I don't feel like guilty. I don't feel terrible. Before, when I was obsessed with exercise and I would miss some time, it would be the same thing as like dieting and eating half a cheesecake. That's how I felt. The guilt, the self-loathing. I don't feel like that way anymore. If I miss a hike, I miss a hike. I go out and hike another day. Here's the other thing. People treat you differently. People treat you differently when you're smaller. Sometimes it's a matter of power. I feel like you have more power out in the world. It's partly because we're more visible now. People don't ignore us. It's partly because we are invisible now because people don't gawk at us. Yeah, there's the whole attention from men thing, but I'm getting older, so it's not the same thing. Although, you'd be surprised. I just want to remember that I'm me in my body regardless of what size I am, and that I am appreciative of being the size, but also to keep in mind that all that effusive love and affection that's bestowed on you once you get thin, if it wasn't bestowed on you when you're fat, it's not real. Okay, so watch out for those people. Anyway, I'm getting long, and I don't like to be long, as you know. It is kind of my semi-goodbye video. Like I said, 3 pounds from my surgeon's goal. I will pop back in briefly when I hit it, and I'm like 15 pounds away from 18. So much for numbers. Pounds away from my personal goal of 145. So I'll pop back in and let you see that too. If you're interested, I'm still going to stay active on Instagram, so find me there, magnolia.vsg. I am going to come back and make sure that I remain part of the community, and especially look at your videos and comment. You make me happy. You make me proud. And it's been great to be on this journey with you. Okay? All right. Peace out. I know it's not the 90s, but, whatever. See ya.